What's up, everybody? It's your boy DC the Welcome in the Hater Nation. How you doing out there, guys? We are here. We're talking about a lot of things that we have on the horizon. I'm sorry, my headphones are still on. I was like, why is it weird listening? I don't normally record videos with the headphones off, but that doesn't really matter. So basically, we're going to be talking about a lot of stuff. We got Series 4 that just came out, a couple of Legends that just came out. So much stuff going on in Madden right now. The Team of the Week, I believe, is coming out tomorrow as Tuesday, Wildcard Wednesday, couple of coin methods. We're going to talk about all of that coming up here on Madden Monday Grind. All right, it's Madden Monday Grind. Guys, if you could, though, hit that subscribe button for your boy, so you never miss an upload of the Madden Monday Grind. We're going to be talking about a couple of things, a couple of solos, all of it under the sun on what's going to help you grind. And of course, we're going to get into it immediately out the gate. And we're going to talk about the first coin making method, or not the first coin making method, but the coin making method to make you some decent coins. And it's going to deal with turning stuff into training. All right, so what we're going to do here is you're just going to go, I always like to go to the auction house. All right, we're gonna go to the auction house here. I'm gonna check out a card that you could potentially make some profit on and turning it into training. And I would tell you to do this a couple of times. So just go to 92, and then you're gonna want to go over to the most feared promo whenever it loads. I don't know, my Madden is very, very slow. Not team, program, and we're gonna go just to the most feared right here for the 92s overall. And we're going to check out the prices of some of these 92s right now, currently at 12:30 Eastern Standard Time. As you can see, Detroit Palomalu is going for about 110K, and I normally like to check out his power up, so we'll just go ahead and reset all the filters. Eventually Madden will load. Love the Madden speed, the load of the speed. We'll just go ahead and type in Troy P. And I kind of want to see what his power up is going for currently right now, as it looks like my game froze. And his power up is going for about 10K, probably 8 to 10K, because I mean, it's been up for 49 minutes. It hasn't been. Probably about 8 to 10K. All right, so that's 118K that you could potentially make minus 11, so about 102, 103 is what you will make off the Troy P. So if we just go into our sets and we go to the most feared, which is a method. This is kind of a method we talked about before, but I'm gonna show you a little bit different that you could do. So right now, the Troy Palomalu, if we go into these should be around anywhere from 40 to 50K. This is at 52, so we'll go ahead and buy it at 52. And then we'll go ahead and see what this is. That's at 45. So that's a little under 100K right there. About 97K so far. The next two should be around 25K. So this would be about 15. So we got it at 14 right now. So we are about 113K, and the last one, hopefully we can get for about 10. So that would put us at 123K. And as you've seen, the Troy Palomalu himself is going for around 118. So 103 after the EA tax that everybody loves, right? We love EA tax around here. All right, and then you just go ahead and put them into the set, and it will give you everything that you need. Let's go ahead really quick. Add it to the set. And I'm doing this if you've never seen this method before. And I would tell you to do this a couple of times. All right, so we're just gonna go ahead and open up the pack, and you'll see what you'll immediately get from this. So this is what you get, and you can go ahead and quick sell these guys for training. And then you can sell these two cards for the 120K that you literally just spent. So about 103K. So this is going to mean that you just spent about 15 to 20K for about 5,000 in training. Now we're gonna go over really quickly to what you can do with this training. I would recommend you do this a couple of times, only because when you do this a couple of times, you're gonna give yourself the ability to make some decent coin. As you've seen, we spent about 10,000 coins. So we're just gonna go over to the training re-roll method here, okay, and training right here. And you could buy a couple of different things. You know, some have more risk than others. We'll go over them as quick as possible. So these playbooks right here, that you could potentially get, that is the defensive playbook. Where is the offense? They just butchered this one. Where's the offensive playbook? That's the this has got to be the offense, right? Base offensive playbook. Yes, I'm sorry, I wasn't reading it. This is the offensive playbook. That's the defensive playbook. At 150 training, you can make a ton of money off of this. I would tell you to try and do this about 4 times to get yourself 20,000 training. It costs you about 40K after all said and done. 40K for 20,000 training. Like, that's absolutely incredible. And then you could rip some packs. If you wanted to play the long game, you could do the defensive playbook or offensive playbook. Make that times 3. You guys can do the math, but that's about 300K you'll make off of that. Then you could do the flashbacks, the heavyweights, or the rising stars. It'll give you like four of them that will sell for anywhere from 25K to 50K. So you could potentially make 200K legit off of those right there. This one, if you pulled a couple of my 93s, you could make about 400K. I doubt you're gonna pull that much, but anywhere from 89, which are going for about 25K. So let's say you pulled all 89s out of this pack, which is probably the best pack to do. This is probably my best recommendation, because you could get a 93 out of all that training. There, you're gonna pull, I would say, probably about 100 to 115K, and you only spent 40. Or you could do this, pull a 95 overall. It's very possible, but just make sure that you have enough training to do. You don't want to roll it. Okay, so I just got 5,000 training and I only pull 1 pack and I get an 87. I really didn't make anything because it's going for 15K. I made about 5, but make sure that you can do it 3 or 4 times. That way you're not 100% upset. So you can do that throughout the day. Make sure you get on the Madden mobile app. Not the Madden mobile. Yeah, the Madden companion app. Really good there. That is the training method. So let's go ahead and roll into a couple of things talking about what we got coming on while I go ahead and sell this Troy P. So Series 4 just came out, and I mean, Series 4 legit just punked the whole EA community. A lot of people were expecting prices to plummet, to crash, to dive, whatever you want to call it. People were expecting this to happen, and it did not. Series 4 came out, and it did not do what people expected it to do. And that was because of the pack odds did not go down. So with the pack odds did not go down like everybody expected it to. And when the series changeover comes out, the pack odds should go down. With it not going down, you know, it's like, okay, well, what can you do? And did I start the Troy P that fast? Dang, I saw the power up fast as hell. You know, the pack odds, like the get a player pack, all of it did not go down. A lot of people were upset with that, and it came into a situation where it was like, all right, well, you know, we're preparing for this. I sold my Lawrence Taylor. I was gonna sell my Kyle Williams. I was gonna sell the other one. I don't know. I had another one I was gonna sell. Oh, my Troy Vincent, as I'm looking at it. I was gonna sell those guys and buy them back, even though they were in the series redux. I probably could have made a little bit of money. I went ahead with the Lawrence Taylor because I was expecting the market to go down, and it did not. So I got punked as well. I lost a little bit of coins with you guys. I had to end up paying a little bit more money than I wanted to, a little bit more coins than I wanted to. So that was absolutely crazy that happened. I couldn't believe it. I was just like, but like, this is what you give us though? So it was absolutely nuts that happened. Couldn't believe it. A couple of other things that happened. Now, some of these cards are in power-ups. So one card that lost a ton of value was the Barry Sanders. I think the Barry Sanders right now is sitting at like 110K. For the Barry, when it was just a week ago, it was 400. It was almost 400K to buy his power-up, but now people are finding it and get a gold. And people love the ripping the packs. They're finding it in the get a player packs. People love ripping those things to make a little bit of extra coins. And as you can see, the power up at 125 right now, absolutely crazy. So more people are pulling it, right? And when more people are pulling it and the cars are in abundance, you're gonna see the price of it drop. And I mean, it is literally plummeted almost 300K right there. And EA didn't say anything to anybody to let anybody know that any of these power-ups, like any of these power-ups were coming out. And it's just like, what? Like what? And I think somebody had posted a video of this happening, that the price, or that they had pulled it in the pack and was just like, what the hell? So you can definitely pull those in the packs. I would tell you, if you got 100K to spend, get a player pack. It's probably going to be really profitable for you right now, especially with these power-ups. You could potentially make a couple of those. All right. And the next thing we're going to talk about here is we're going to talk about the Sam Mills, and the, let's see. So obviously we know we got Sam Mills, we got our team captain, and then we have Andre Johnson. So Andre Johnson solos, you cannot completely upgrade him until you get to level 77. And you see we're at level 66. So we're always going to talk about trying to get to the grind. A couple of things. We'll just talk about the solos that you could play. The Mutt Master that they came out with for the Sam Mills here, we have already completed. Win 25 games, 60 games, both 88 overall teams. Get 35 tackles for a loss and 50 tackles for a loss. I'm very irritated that they added sacks do not count. I'm like, ugh, why would you do that, EA? Like, it's so frustrating. So we'll just show you the solos that you could play really, really quickly. So the first solo we'll talk about is how to grind your levels if you are a level grinder, and this is Madden Grind Monday. That means we do not spend money. We're gonna grind for our teams. I have not spent 1 cent, one red nickel on that 96. I have done nothing but grind for my team. So we're gonna go ahead and show you how to level your guys out. All right, so the first challenge we're gonna talk about is going to be the one to complete for the Sam Mills that I did. Go into Superstars MVP, go for searching for stars, and you want to go down to this solo here that is the Jeffrey Simmons Jr. solo. It is fourth quarter, 2 minutes ago. You're down by 7, 1st and 5. They're guaranteed they're going to run the ball 3 times. It's going to give you 3 chances to get that. I would tell you to run either 3-4 or 4-3 kind of blitzes. Those seem to work the best. Pinch your line and try and shoot the gap. That will probably be the best thing for you. And the next thing to grind out is going to be in the rivals. This is not anything new. If you did not know it, I am here for you. Go into the rivals, go into the challengers, and then you're going to complete this challenge right here, number 5. Quarterfinal challenge number 5. Pass for 50 yards. Go ahead and go down. If you have a fast receiver, it's going to cook the guy on the edge. Run verticals and go down. Make sure you turn on no huddle offense. Throw the ball. Go down, and you'll be able to complete it really, really fast. Don't go out of bounds, though, because the no huddle won't work. As long as you stay in bounds, you go down, you will 100% complete that solo. You can complete it really, really fast. It gives you like 70. If you do it 20 times, that's 1,400. It's about 7,000 when you get up to the higher levels of those, and you'll be able to complete that really, really fast. So that's pretty much it for the video, guys. This is Madden Grind Monday. Like I said, it's your boy DC. Always remember, embrace the hate and hate everybody.